working. Okay, is it working? Maybe? I don't... Ah. You see me? Good-o. Good-o. Hello! Hey Pigeon Pal Music. Hey Mike. Hello. Welcome. Hey Fetus Crusher with the lovely name again. Hello Ray is gay. Spider Husk. I don't want you to know my name. Fair enough. Hello. Gear or Gear? Hello. L. Hello. What?
Something got to do. You're coming in only one here on the mic, and I know what to do. So.
Hang on a second. Apparently my audio's mono.
We need to just make you down mixed.
Down mixed to mono. So wait, you want it to be mono?
Yeah, we want to come in both.
Oh god, fuck if I know. I don't know. Can you hear me properly now? Am I coming out both sides of your speakers? Good shit. Excellent. Hello Emma. Hello Aubrey. Hey Vanessa. You're just outside playing with your dog. How nice. So it's a nice day there, is it? Hello Missy, Northern California. Hey, the multiverse guy from the multiverse. That's confusing. Are you from like all the multiverses at once, or? Wicked this way. Hello from Cleveland. Hello. Hey Samuel. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you? Hey, I'm been okay, Brandon. I've been trying to I was trying to look for some crack yesterday. Crack, you know, C-R-A-I-C, that kind of crack. Irish fun. So yeah, because I still had some green in my hair, which you can't see, I thought I'll have to wear green makeup to match, and you can't see it because it's a green screen behind me, and I'm an idiot. So there's that. Hey Mary Potter! Scum! Oh, spilled some water. Hey Lilith! Hey Claudia, you're in Texas. Starcourt from Pittsburgh. G'day. Amudux, hello! Oh, thank you. Oh, it's nice of you to say. Yeah, I am actually wearing bright green makeup. But you can't see it, because I'm stupid. Maybe if I changed the background to something green, it would show up. No, it wouldn't, would it? Or would it? I don't know. Hang on. Let me have a wee search here on Google Images. Oh, there we go. Let's find something more appropriate. Seeing as yesterday, well, I don't know about you guys, but it was St. Patrick's Day here yesterday. So I think for some of you it's probably still there today. Try and download to downloads. And right, let's have a crack at see if I can change the background. Where are we? Where am I? That? Oh god, I'm so bloody useless. Oh, okay, hang on. No, that's not it. Where's the background thing gone? Mr. Owl? Mr. Owl? I'm having an issue here. Anyway, hang on, I'll just look at your messages for a moment there. Your bunny's sleeping, you wish you could play with them, Ray. Oh!
You need to, so click this here.
That there?
Yeah, and then you'll be able to see the
Oh, background image. Ah, thanks. And it's properties, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. No, it's not. It's not properties. Yes, it is. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, no, it's alright. I found it. No, it's okay. I figured it out. Sorry, I'm very bad at computers. Oh, I say this all the time because it is true. Come on. There we go. There we are. How about that? Whoops, wrong thing. That's enormous. Whoa, I've made myself bigger. We don't want to do that. I'm just absolutely failing today, aren't I? Oh, that's... Oh, for God's sake! I keep clicking the wrong thing. Sorry. Ah! Gobshite. Oh, no. Okay, look. Lock that one. Unlock that one. Okay. There we are. Okay, I found it. We're gonna make it a bit smaller. I'm like, maybe it'll make my green makeup. Oh, it's working a wee bit, actually. Okay. It's working a wee bit. Alright. Here we go. Good shit. So now you can see that there's a tinsy bit of green in my hair. And you can kind of see that my makeup's green. So. Oh, I just realized there's a watermark on the image. Ah, well, that's okay. Whatever. Anyway, hello, Mandy from Brazil. How are you? Yeah, exactly, Vanessa. I thought it was perfect for St. Patrick's. You dyed your hair lime green in school, Missy. That's awesome. If I'd done that at school, I would have been expelled. Without question. You weren't allowed to dye your hair. How do I say your name? Dea? Deja? Perkins? Sorry, I don't know. Much love from Bakerfields. Yeah, no, I had an okay sort of a day. I vlogged it, so like, well, I was trying to make like a something like I made a St. Patrick's Day video, so get that up this week. Well, Selena, thank you very, very much. Love your hair. Sorry, been away. Hope you have a wonderful week. Oh, you've been away? Yes, I do feel like we haven't seen you for a wee while. And thanks. I'm glad you like it. It looks like it's got a fucking disease today. It looks so shit. Oh, I need to, I don't know, wash it and give it a treatment. Hey Louise, or should I say hello? Why did Twitch make a noise? I don't know. But thank you very much, Selena. We're working on looking for a new place to live at the moment, so that's sort of this week's mission. One of our missions this week is to try and find a flat very, very far away from this one. Yeah. How have you been, where am I? How have you been, Selena? You been good? You been up to much? Yes, cyber player. All shamrocks all the time. Oh, I love you back, John. Dan? Yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. My dear brother. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, James. I mean, you've clearly never met other people, but it's nice of you to say. From Niagara Falls. Wow. Oh, I'd love to go there. You're looking for a new place too, Ray? Oh, I can disable those noises, can I? Oh, never mind. It's okay. Hello from Mississippi, Rachel. I remember being a child and learning how to spell Mississippi was for some reason a very big deal. It was like for some reason important. I mean, even though Mississippi is not a thing as a New Zealander that you talk about very often or need to talk about. And yet, it was very important to go Mississippi. Thank you, eccentric Nane. I'm glad you like it. Almost done with college, Ariso. Last semester. Oh, sweet. That's exciting. Will you be able to have like will you get a graduation or anything? Moved to Dunedin. Oh, hello, Carrie Ann. Hello, how are you? Moved to Dunedin. It's probably a wee bit far away from Mr. L's job. But I wouldn't mind, like, I've always said I wouldn't mind like a stone cottage in the hinterland of like central Otago and just farm goats. And I say this as a lot of the time as like a kind of joke, right? Like, I guess I'll just go farm goats in central Otago. And then I did actually say this to a woman who was a goat farmer. And she took me very seriously and was like, well, you know, this kind of goats and it's a lot of work and blah, 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 and they need this kind of attention. I'm like, I wasn't really being serious, but okay. When I just go, guess I'll just become a goat farmer. Oh no, it's a very big job, you know, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I was kidding, but you never know. Hey, Pension, I'm good, how are you? Amya, oh, you have to go to bed soon. Oh, it was nice to see you briefly. Have a good sleep when you go to bed. And Shirley, I'm 20% Irish according to my DNA results. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Christina. And I know that because I took one of those DNA tests and, it's just 20% Irish. And the only place it could have come from is from my grandma. Because her, like specifically from what I've seen, But my DNA said it's just like Ulster, so like, you know, the Northern Irish Protestants that everybody hates. It can really only be that from there, because my great grandfather, I think, like, not just, yeah, my great grandfather, I think, came from Derry. So that's like the only connection I can find like that, like that's close. So it's got to be, I must have just got a bunch of DNA from specifically that guy. It's a bloody Mickey Mouse cup. Oh. Gotta get, oh, you got your check, now you must acquire a car, yes. Time for a new car, Kenshin, by the god. Current music setup, Sapperdy, what do you mean? Like, for this here? Like, I'm just Spotify, quite fond of Spotify. Hey, Curly, you definitely, definitely didn't read the title as Livescream, or Livescream, instead of Livescream. I don't know, I just thought Livescream sounded funny. You did the 23andMe kit, you found out you're 40% German and 15% Irish. Huh! 40% German? Do you know where it comes from, Missy? Or like, would you know where it all comes from? Candace, your bunny roamed the house with the dogs and cats and used a litter box. Oh my god, that is so cute. You can train bunnies to use a litter box? Oh, thank you, Garrus. Actually, both of them were given to me. I have them here. I had them for a long time without using them, so they're still quite good. This one's from Baby Bat Beauty, as you can see. It's called Hex. It's a very nice, dark, metallic green. And that's slime. And it will be see-through, so because it's bright fucking green, from see-through lipstick, from Black Moon Cosmetics. Well, you can see the logo on it there. I do love Black Moon and Baby Bat. They're both very wonderful little brands. Well, they're not that little. They're getting quite big now. Hello, Karen? Is it Karen or Karen? I do have a public Spotify playlist. Sarah Scares also. Hello. And yes, Kenshin, DNA is super, super interesting. Yeah, Mr. Al can probably post. He has posted it, yeah. He's posted my Spotify playlist, so you can listen to this playlist that's playing in the background at any time. Yes, Christy, Black Moon is super good. Like, super, super good. I had, like, they sent me literally all their lipsticks they'd ever come out with. I think some of them didn't reach me once, which was bloody upsetting. But they're really, really nice, and they're all kind of, like, dark, you know? Like, they don't have ordinary colours that you find at the shops, you know? They don't have, like, normal sorts of pinks and peaches and things. Daniel, starting a new Etsy shop. Ooh. Oh, yes, my mailing address is, well, it should be current, like the one on my website, whatever. It's like the address. It'll have Manners Street in the PO box address. So if it's the Manners Street PO box, that one is current. Yeah. And oh, that's very exciting. It's very exciting, Daniel. Haha. Starting a new Etsy shop. What's it you're making? Oh my God, Cyberplayer! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I have just come into some unexpected funds. Well, please accept this gift to get you and Mr. L through the week. Oh wow, that's so kind of you. Holy shit. Well, congratulations on the unexpected funds. Those are always very handy. It's always very helpful. Whew, I wish that would be nice if that would happen to me. Oh my gosh, thank you so kindly. That's really, really lovely. Really, really lovely. I don't know. Thank you, Cyberplayer. Cheers to you. Here's my cup of milk. Cheers. Cheers to you for your kindness and for sharing with us. Oh my goodness. Oh golly, goodness gracious me. Oh man, that really does help, especially as we're about to move. It certainly doesn't come cheaply. Oh. It's a bit difficult going out to like view places because it's like we don't have a car, so like we'd have to take the train out there to go like view places, and places won't let you apply for them until you've viewed them. And it's like, well, but that's a nuisance. Goodness gracious me. And happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Cyberplayer. Cheers. Zach Hexam, you love my KBD vlog. Oh, thank you. I like rewatching that vlog actually, because it was such a very, very happy time. So watching it back is just like, God, that was great. It was just so great, and I still feel honoured that I was able to go to that. I never actually met Kat Von D, but whatever. I felt seen, and like the plane trip over and stuff was just incredible. You're on coffee, Corley. You're wide awake, are you? How hot is it in New Zealand, Lindsay? It's I don't know. This flat always feels like it's like a glass house all the time, because it's got like a huge like glass wall, which goes onto the footpath, so we have to keep it covered up all the time. Otherwise, people would just be able to see directly into our living room from the street. But basically, it always feels like if it's hot outside, it's extra hot in here. So I don't do heat very well, as I complain about all the time. You hiked 10 kilometers in Demonia platforms today. Wow, Patricia. That's amazing. 10 kilometers is a long way, and mad respect to you for doing it in Demonia platforms. That's wicked. Which sort of platforms were they? Because my hiking shoes, like when I go for walks, I had a pair of Demonia Rangers, like they were called. They looked kind of like sneakers, Demonia Rangers, and but they were kind of, I liked them to start with. I thought they were cool looking, because they had like a little Black Widow logo on them, like the little thing that was like stitched into them was like a Black Widow, you know, shape. And but from a distance, you didn't actually notice it. It just looked like a kind of sporty logo or something. So I can't remember if I sold them in the end, or if I kept them. I don't know. It's been so long since I've been around my shoes that I don't know what I have anymore. Asava, oh, thank you very much. Thank you for you've always been watching the videos, help me find my style with confidence, and I thank you. Stay safe, everyone. Oh, it's wonderful. I'm so pleased. Yay. It's a great feeling when you can feel like confident. Confident enough to well, go out in the world just being yourself, and expressing yourself, and I'm fucking so happy for you. That's great. Oh, Basava, that's so sweet. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for being kind. And also, yes, stay safe, everyone. That's a good a good message. Stay safe. Do the right thing. Katrina says, how hot does it get in the summer? Well, it depends where you are in the country. So where I'm from, down the south, it doesn't really get more than like, say, 25 very often. That's Celsius, 25 degrees Celsius. It stays sort of, it never really gets super hot down there. In central Otago, it's very dry, so it can get crazy hot there, like over 30. Up here, it can get like the further north you go, the further like it gets sort of closer to like Australia-ish temperatures. So, I mean, obviously it's never as hot as Australia, but it'll get, you know, I guess it can be about 30 degrees Celsius. Isn't super weird in the summertime, but like for me that's just too hot. Oh, Naomi, thank you. I grew it out for like 3 months, and then I bleached the front of it, and I'm not sure if I like it. It looks crappy. Fire dog. Oh, you missed the red eyes. Well, I have been doing the red eyes again recently, and the reason I didn't for so long is just purely because I wasn't able to get my red contacts anymore. They were just out of stock everywhere I looked. All the websites I normally buy contact lenses from, like those ones were out of stock, and I couldn't find. I tried some other ones that were kind of similar, but they weren't as good, or like they were very uncomfortable or whatever, so I wasn't able to get them. But recently I was able to get some, so I bought two pairs, and I'm not wearing them today, obviously, because I've got green makeup on, and look, I got my nails done. Wow, that was fucking like not worth doing. I thought I'd just have my green eyes to match my normal eyes. Yes, New Zealand is COVID-free, Danny, and we don't need to wear masks, no missy. I think public transport, maybe, sometimes on public transport you sometimes have to wear a mask, like on planes, or the bus, or a train, or whatever, but otherwise, no, you don't. And here's the thing. Oh, Mr. Owl, my name is Vivs. Mr. Owl is actually on this, he's chatting, his name's Hoot Fiend on here. Yeah. Yeah, he's amazing. He's pretty amazing all the time. Sounds powerful. You got mine to last for 6 years. Oh, golly. Oh, I did say your name perfect. Oh, good. I'm so pleased. Asaba. It's a very pretty name. Hello, Abura Travels. You're watching from London. Hey, how's London going? Deja? Sorry, I don't know how to say it. I hate answering this question because one of them departed this mortal realm in August, and I'm not over it, and I probably never will be. And one of them has a new dad with one of my friends, and he's an amazing cat dad, and the cat is doing very, very, very well. And that's that, really. Vanessa, did you ever try the rose petal blush produced in Japan? Whoa, it costs like $400 US. Why? Is it made of actual rose petals or? That's crazy. That's like crazy amount of money to spend on a blush. Especially, I don't really like blush. I mean, I've kind of gotten into blush a wee bit since I did that e-girl video. I was like, actually, blush is kind of sweet. So I've got like a blush palette, like a cheap one from Makeup Revolution, and that's fine. Yes, still with Al and G. Anji. He's actually here. He's in the he's in the chat. His name's Hoop Fiend on here. He's moderating. He's like a few feet away from me in the next room. London is cold, but you're all doing well. Well, that's good. That's good. Hello, Lyra from Brazil. Hello. Oh, do. Screw nails. Just wear one on your favourite finger. Oh, look, my favourite finger's the one on this hand without one. Okay. Where did Mr. L get his name? It's a long story. Eduardo, when you have your own Gothic football team, all the cheerleaders will be required to dress like Betty Page or Susie Sue. Hello from Orlando. Sounds cute. I'm trying to imagine a Gothic football team. Don't see why not. Absolutely, Naomi. It's undead. It's immortal. It will never die. It can't. A full-on colour in front of your hair would look good. Yeah, I think you're right, Rainbow Dust. I've been thinking of just doing it red, because it is my favourite colour of the colours. Hello, Euronymous S. Indeed, Brandon. Long live / long undead be. Hello, Sparkling Cyanide. Scam. Oh, that's why it's making the noise. Oh, Patricia. Oh, thank you very, very much. Am I saying your name right, or is it like Patrizia? Oh my goodness, thank you very kindly. Would I ever come back to Ireland? Absolutely. I really want to. I want to take Mr. L there. I really loved Ireland. Like, everybody was just so nice and fun, and I have friends there who I would love to see again. Who I've done a really shit job of keeping in touch with, because I did it with everybody. And I don't know, it really just reminds me a lot of New Zealand. I found that County Kerry especially was just like driving around New Zealand, but with more kind of evidence of human history, you know. It was like you could tell that there have been people there for hundreds of thousands of years. So I really love Ireland, and I like how it's a wee country, but like the culture of it has spread globally, and I love folk music. I love Irish folk music, and I just really like it there. It feels good to be there. I was very surprised at how little there's no other city really apart from Dublin. Like, there's Cork, but that Cork feels like a big city, but it isn't. It's actually pretty small. Really, the only sort of big place is Dublin, and everywhere else is really tiny, and I kind of like that. Yeah. Oh, Ray is gay. Thank you very much. Hello, you've helped me through tough times. I'd like to ask, how are you doing, and what's your opinion on bunnies? I have an 8-month-old bunny. Oh god, that's so cute. I don't know much about bunnies. Are they like fully grown by 8 months? Like, are they like cats? Like, do they take like a year to be fully grown? And I'm not sure how long they usually live. I would love a pet bunny, but I've always thought that having cats and bunnies at the same time would be it could go very wrong, couldn't it? Seeing as one does like to eat the other. It was hard enough having birds and cats at the same time. The cats would just be like having this murderous look on their eyes, staring at the birds, being like, come closer so I can grab you and eat you. Want to kill. I think bunnies are very, very sweet. I've always wanted Like, you know, one of those white bunnies with the red eyes. It's like my dream bunny. Yeah. So, yes, Ray is gay. And I'm glad I've been able to help you through tough times from so far away. That's wonderful. Like, I'm so pleased. And I'm sorry you had to go through tough times, but as long as you're through them. And yes, Patricia, thank you very much. And yes, I will. The moment it becomes possible again, we will be there. You live in Ireland, Cooney. Actually, Cooney. Is it Cooney with an I or an E? Because it's like Cooney is like the Maori word for pig. Pigs? Coonies? Pigs? I think. Or is it maybe like a kind of pig? It's just kind of. It's like it's a cute word. Oh fuck! Hang on a second. Oh, Kenshin! Thank you very much, Kenshin. The alert sounds like a Silent Hill boss. Well, Mr. L changed it because it was making this kind of zombie like noise, and I don't really like zombies. Oh, Millie the Myth Girl, happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. It sounds like Silent Hill boss. Silent Hill scares the shit out of me. So yeah, I was just like, oh, maybe we could change to something else. So he's made it this kind of like, I guess, what is it, like a metal guitar kind of sound? I don't really know. But it's terrifying, isn't it? What is my hair even doing? The reason I'm wearing over-ear headphones today is A, because I can hear the music better, and B, because my hair is horrific. Araya? Since I was a fetus, I guess. The Flemish Giant is the biggest bunny in the world. Oh, Patricia, Galway and Limerick has a large alternative scene. It's great. Oh, is that right? Really? I was in Galway for a few days. I really liked it there. It was lovely. But, I don't know, mostly I just sort of doodled around and ate Scotch eggs. Because I'd been in Germany for so long and I hadn't had a Scotch egg, and I was just like, first thing I did when I got there for some reason. And I basically only drove through Limerick. I'd been told to kind of avoid that place. But I think that's silly. Obviously not everybody who lives there is dangerous. They want a Cooney pick. Silent Hill boss. Yes, I don't really know if I particularly like the sound. Oh, Sue Mummy. Oh, thank you very much. Happy St. Paddy's Day to you. It is still St. Patrick's Day where most of you are, right? I guess because it's kind of like yesterday for you, because we live a day or half a day or so in the future from just about everybody on here. DJ, any movies or TV shows that we're watching? Yeah, we're still getting through Man in the High Castle. I think that's the only thing we're watching at the moment. Oh, WandaVision? We haven't finished watching that yet. That's bloody good. Anyone who's not seen WandaVision should totally watch it. Yeah, but... So, it's funny, I had a boyfriend called Paddy from Dublin. Paddy from Ireland. It's really funny, I'd just be like, my boyfriend's Irish, guess what his name is? That was a long time ago though. He wanted to get married. Just about every boyfriend I've ever had wants to marry me. Must be the wife type. And roots are so long you can't go out till you've done them, Samuel. You want to go out because it's raining and blowing, but you can't go out because your roots are showing? Is that the problem? Diamond Black, number 1. Hello, Hugo. Popping in to say hi. Oh, you'll try to be back longer next time. I hope so. Well, whatever you're up to, enjoy your day or night. Well, it's nice to briefly see you, Hugo. Take care of yourself. Vanessa, any answers for what music do you love and where can I find your playlist? Mr. Owl can share again the, link for the Spotify playlist. It is public, so it's and you can always search it if you go to Spotify and search for Graveyard Scene. And if you can't remember that name, just think the Graveyard Scene, the golden years. Yeah, so you can search Graveyard Scene and you'll find it on Spotify. Joel, you have 2 bunnies. Oh my god, you're so lucky. What music do I love? Oh, I like everything Vanessa Mendez that's on my playlist. Also like many other kinds of music, you know. To Shonia, I've never been to Whitby, or I have every intention of going. I've been invited to the Whitby Goth weekend, and I've not been able to go. Reverie, hi from Ireland, you love the background, awesome. Good. Well, I thought that if I made the background green, you'd be able to see the green makeup rather than it. And like the part, because I've got green in my hair there, and I thought, well, if it's gonna go see-through, At least it'll go see through the right colour. Aw, Ariana. Aw, love you back. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. For those of you who are in Ireland, like, what's the COVID situation like? Have you been able to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, or is it as tragic as last year was? Of course I've seen Only Lovers Left Alive Euronymous. I saw it at the cinema when it came out, and they were only showing it for like a few days in this tiny little theatre, so we were fortunate to be able to see it, and I love it. I love the soundtrack. Holy fuck, I love the soundtrack. You can't celebrate. Oh no. Yes, the typo reference, you got it. What kinds of music do I like, Katrina? Well, apart from goth music, like this kind of stuff, dark wave, I like metal a lot. I like folk metal. I like black metal a bit. I like folk music. I like classical music. I like to listen to movie soundtracks because I'm weird. Yes, Tilda Swinton with the blood popsicle. It's iconic, really. Can't celebrate St. Patrick's. It's been locked down for the 3rd time since January. Oh god, that's so tragic. It's gonna have to be, look, this is crazy. My name is Vibs. Do you have any advice for someone who wants to travel to Ireland or all of Europe? I don't really know what kind of advice. I mean, like, I could talk about it for an hour. It depends what kind of advice you're looking for, and like what you intend to do there. Like, if there are certain things that you're interested. I guess one of my biggest tips for traveling is save money on accommodation as much as you can, because you don't have to. People are like, oh, how do you afford to travel? It's like, well, I don't stay in fucking hotels. Ever. Every time you've ever seen me in a video at a hotel, it's because somebody else has paid for it. I always stay in hostels because I hate them, but they're so fucking cheap. Like, some of them can be really, really cheap. So go to like hostelworld.com, and that's how I get all my accommodation. And they tend to also be really like right in the middle of like where you like, right in the city centre of wherever you want to be. They tend to be close to attractions, close to shops or whatever. So that would be my, and also like Europe's absolutely crammed with them, unlike America where they don't have them for some bloody reason. Hello Katie McNeil, welcome. And yeah, it is some bullshit, Katrina. I can't believe it's been going on for this long. But yeah, that's probably my number one tip is stay in hostels. And also the people who work there tend to be very clued up on like what to see and how to get to all the places you want to go. Oh, kitchen! One more for the town in the fog. Oh! It took me a second to wonder what the fuck you were talking about. Then I had to think of the Silent... I was like, oh, Silent Hill, of course. I think I watched... Is this a Silent Hill film, right? Because I remember... Oh, it just scared the shit out of me. I don't know, I just find it very, very... I mean, it's just a dream... Like, I was about to say dreamlike aspect of Silent Hill, but it's more nightmare-like, isn't it? It's like a living nightmare. It's like watching a nightmare, and it's just very awful. I don't know why, it just... I think the other thing I don't like about Silent Hill is it's got those air raid sirens in it a lot, and that to me is like, since birth, that has been a sound that has just chilled my blood. I reckon it's like, it's got, I don't know if you believe in this sort of thing, but I swear it's like a past life thing. I've always known they're air raid sirens. I used to have dreams about air raids as a child. Without knowing what they were, I just knew it was air raids. And I'm just like, did I fucking die in the war? Or, I don't know. But like that sound is like, ooh, chills me. So yeah, thanks Kenshin. I think this sound is a good deal less terrifying than an air raid siren. Do I like punk rock? I don't dislike punk rock, Eduardo. I used to be a lot more into it when I was a teenager. But I do in general find it a wee bit messy sounding. Oh, Quentin, thanks. Black hearts. So sweet. Ingrid, you have cheap motels. True, I think motels are probably like the next best thing. With hostels, often you end up staying in dormitories. I consider motels to be like quite luxurious compared to hostels, because, or if you're Australian, they call them hostels for some reason. because you oftentimes, if you don't have a private room, you are often sharing a room with at least a dozen people. And if you don't mind sleeping with earplugs in, or other people snoring or waking you up in the middle of the night by turning on the light or whatever, yeah. Oh, Lucas, Rammstein is my favourite band. Do I like them? Yes, they're my favourite band. I've said this many times. I was thinking I should even get like a tattoo of like their logo or something like that, because I love them that much. They're the only band. Well, I don't know. There's plenty of bands I wouldn't mind having a tattoo of, but like, if I was going to start doing that, I'd end up with tons of them. But I thought, well, I could probably do that because I just consistently love them. Oh, trippy hippie, look back. Pakiti? 1, 2, 3, 4, fair to him. The country's been on so many lockdowns already, can't even count anymore, so sad. You can't go out after 9, otherwise you have to pay €90. Yeah, I figured you're in the Netherlands, judging by your name. Really? You have to pay €90 if you go out after 9 PM? Holy shit! That's bad, man. But I guess at least it's good incentive for people not to go out. But I mean, that's daft, really, because people generally aren't going out at that late at night anyway, right? Unless they are trying to prevent people going to pubs or something. Euronymous, you just bought Only Lovers Left a live soundtrack on vinyl. Clear vinyl with red blood splatter. What?
I just want to do a teeny little thing.
Fine. Oh, I can see your head.
Oh no!
Oh no! Ha ha ha!
Oh,
oh my god! Where did you get it from, Euronymous? Because no, not your head. Because that sounds like something I need to own. I need to own that. Yeah. A clear vinyl with a red blood splatter of Only Lovers Left Alive soundtrack. Where the fuck did you find it? I need it! I've got a record player, but it's over in Scotland with all my other stuff. Ah! Rammstein Girl 09. Rammstein's your favourite too? Never have guessed. You have the logo along with the lyrics. Aus Fleisch and Blut. Oh, that's so cool. Like, as a tattoo. Wicked. Katie, you want to get a Monomarts logo as a tattoo. Your first concert. And oh my god. Oh, that would be like a nice way to remember a happy experience. Speaking of Ireland, my first concert was the Irish Rovers. So, because I really liked them. And when I was young. No, you have to understand, nobody ever comes to New Zealand, okay? Especially not in the past, especially not to my town I lived in. Nobody ever fucking comes to New Zealand. So I pretty much all the good bands I've seen overseas. So the first concert I ever went to was the Irish Rovers, and I think I was the youngest person there. And I was sitting front centre, and I had bright red hair at the time. And they said, when I went to speak to them afterwards, because they were doing a signing thing, they were like, we saw you there. I'm like, oh my god. I was really stoked. Oh, it was a wonderful show. I loved it. Oh, thank you, Gruggles. Oh, thank you. That's so cute. Big smiles. That's adorable. Thank you so much, Gruggles. That's really, really cute. Huh? What? What now? Fuck off!
I was just turning down the volume on the alert.
Oh. Okay. It is really loud. Okay. Yeah, it's terrifying. Although Kenshin's enjoying making the sound.
He's one person.
Because it sounds a little bit like a horror film.
Okay.
What the fuck is in my milk? Is it bits of lipstick? It must be. There's like little flaky bits of something in there, which my finger is dodging if I try and remove it. It's probably just my lipstick, honestly. And Austin, happy St. Patrick's Day. Here's some green. Thank you so much, Austin. That's really, really cute. By the way, I love your what's your avatar? Your little profile picture there. Doge. Doge is the people's crypto. And you are Austin Green, so yeah, appropriate. Oh, thank you so much. That's so, so kind of you. And happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. And Kenshin, fair. I don't believe it in past lives, but I can understand the fair and the nightmare aspects of it. You played the games as a kid and you loved them. You played the games as a kid? Like, didn't that scare you as a child? Wow. I don't know. Maybe for me it's just because I've got this panic disorder, you know, and just some things have this real like, I don't know, sort of things that are like too dreamlike or too nightmare-like, like movies and books and stuff that have this, like even things like Alice in Wonderland or whatever, like the books, not the movies, to me are like too dreamlike, and it's just like, this is weirding me out. That maybe it's just me. Would I drink green beer, John Garcia? I don't like beer at all, but I would try it. I wouldn't enjoy it, but I would try it. I used to buy this, there was this pink beer I used to not mind called Fruly. It was like strawberry flavoured or something. It's from Belgium, I think. I used to sometimes go get a half pint of that. I'm not sure if it even still exists. I've not seen it since. And see our Hobbit? I turned you on to Icebreaker. Oh great, good. They're good, aren't they? Oh Vanessa, you're so funny. Your first concert was Daft Punk. Okay, that's so cool. Yeah, Aloise, that's the thing, isn't it? You get like a tattoo of, it's like people getting a tattoo of like, you know, like an ex-partner, like their girlfriend or boyfriend, and then they break up badly, and then they're just like, well, now I've got this person's tattoo, their name on my body forever. And it's like, no, I don't like them anymore. Gruggles, just wanted to say you were such, oh, I'm a super cool person. Oh, I calm your anxiety. Oh, wonderful. Hope you're having a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. I want to thank you for making lives and having time to chat. Well, thank you for being here, Groggles. That's lovely. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Yeah? I'm pleased to be able to calm your anxiety, because as someone with a lot of anxiety, I understand how good it is to find something that helps you feel a bit chilled out. Aww. Loves. The only book your family gave you as a child was Ozma of Oz. Shockingly, you're very squicked over decapitation. I don't know Ozma of Oz. My mother bought, well, I suppose she bought some, like, a tape of Pinocchio, like an animated Pinocchio movie, but it was like an Italian Pinocchio film. And it was quite close to the original Pinocchio story, which if you know what's in that, you'll know that it was fine for children once upon a time, but these days it's kind of like, whoa. Like, Pinocchio hangs himself, he burns his feet off, he gets, at one point there's these, it freaks me out even to think about it, these like terrible kind of dogs or whatever that come on carrying a coffin for him, and when his best friend turns into a donkey and then dies, and it's just real dark. So, there we are. Oh wow, Annie, your first concert was Andrea Bocelli. You're in the last row. Oh, it's a shame that you were in the last row, but that's pretty amazing. Oh yeah, Jessica, they are very good. There's some good songs, right? Aw, Tisha, I'm glad. I'm glad that it's calming rather than boring. I feel there's a fine line. To you too, Ashley. Daenerys, you like the blog posts and music groups. Oh, great! Yes, that's what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to, you know, make it possible to discover lots of new bands. Yes, Sam, a lot of death, basically, but kind of like, oof. Just, it's quite bad, really. You love this song? Let me turn it up in my ears so I can hear it. Oh no, it's a great song. There we go. It's good fun. Favorite movie genres? Actually, I like comedy. I like to laugh. I like, I love, my favorite thing to watch is probably period pieces. I love history. Especially if it's like not historical fiction. Historical fiction comes second after historically accurate things. Yeah. So maybe like something that's about like a person or a battle or just whatever, some sort of story from history that's been fairly accurately represented. That's my favourite kind of movie genre. What about you? Because I think people are usually surprised that, I mean, from time to time I like the odd scary film, like obviously Shudder was good fun, but I don't actually like horror movies. I don't seek out horror movies. Because again, with the whole like panic disorder, I don't like things that are too like head fucky. A lot of horror movies are quite head fucky. So, like, I tried to watch Rob Zombie's films, but they were like too weird for me. You know, they just. Anyway. Hello from South Korea, son. Hello! I had a dream that I was in South Korea recently, and then I woke up being like, we should go there. Hello, Daniel Stevens. What have I been up to? Oh, trying to do things, I suppose. You? Oh, your parents went to Depeche Mode concerts. That's awesome. Yes, Cecilia. Historically accurate period things are just... I just love them because you want to. I feel like that's the point of period pieces, is you want to feel immersed in it. You want to feel as though you're looking at the past, right? We watched recently, as I said, I think last time we watched recently, Mutiny on the Bounty, the 60s movie. Was it 60s? Yeah. It was with Marlon Brando, and I do recommend that. I really enjoyed watching it. It's an interesting piece of South Pacific history, and it's not exactly it's not exactly accurate, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close to what actually happened, and it's very interesting. Oh, it's so lovely, and yes, I do very much want to go there. Yes, Katrina, I have watched Outlander. I haven't watched all of it, but I like Outlander a lot. I don't know why, but it took me a long time to kind of like it, I think, because at first I was like, oh, you know, I will believe that woman went through some magical stones and appeared in the 18th century, but I will not believe that she is 24, or however old she was supposed to be, because the actress was actually 10 years older than her character, and then I realised, oh, it's like, well, actually that makes sense, because later in the series she has to be older than she is, so it's like, okay, that actually makes sense, and she's a very good actress. And so I do, because I've always felt a very strong connection to the Jacobite rebellions, for some reason. I just find them, like, it's close to my heart, it matters to me, so it's been really great to watch something about that, and it's, like, aesthetically, it's very historically accurate. Like, it's really fucking good. It's really fucking good. And the only thing I didn't like about it was how they represented Bonnie Prince Charlie. First of all, he wasn't all that Bonnie, and they did make him into a kind of they made him, I think I described him as a defective milksop. Like, he was sort of odd, you know? His character was a little bit like, a little bit weird. And it's like, no, he wasn't like that. He was a soldier, and there's a reason that thousands of people, you know, charged into battle for him, right? Anyway. So, just saying. Jane Austen books are so good. Yes, they are, Madeline, and I would say that if you'd enjoy that, I've been reading a book called Wives and Daughters. There's a movie of it called Wives and Daughters. That's why I got the book. I've been reading it, and I must say it's an unbelievably slow-moving book. Like, not a hell of a lot actually happens. Well, there's not much action, but it's very, very nicely written. So, if you enjoy Jane Austen, you will certainly enjoy Wives and Daughters. Oh, Ethan, thank you very much, Ethan. It's great to see you. Hey, OG of Mom. Hope you and Mr. Ella are doing great, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Mohara. Oh, that's so sweet. I feel like I should have known that. That's lovely. And I hope you have a wonderful day too. How are you doing these days? You alright? You keeping well? Looking after yourself? Yeah. I had learnt some Scottish Gaelic, but I've forgotten a good deal of it. And actually, I think my grandmother must have spoken some Gaelic, because apparently she used to swear in Gaelic. And it would make sense, I suppose. Probably her father, I guess, must have known it. I think her mother was English. Oh, Stephanie! Oh, that's lovely. Well, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Katie, what band would I love to see live when the band was still together or complete? I really don't know. I mean, lots, probably. I can't think of one right away. Oh, Finny. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. A lot of people say that, and I don't really know why, but it's a huge compliment because I love Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah, in the flat fields. Oh. Oh, is that right, Nicole? Wonderful. Eileen just watched your thrift haul video. You love Dunedin for thrifting. Oh yes, oh they do have really good music shops. They do. And yes, Andrea, you should absolutely learn more. It's a beautiful ancient language. Cool, if you enjoy lots of old English stuff, we recommend Catherine Cookson. Oh yes! Yes, Catherine Cookson. I haven't actually, like, looked into it, but I'm certainly familiar with who she was. Is Outlander a good show, Jenny? I think so. It's really good. It's very, very well put together, and it's interesting. I'm actually reading the books. I got them second hand. I was so stoked. I mean, I haven't got all of them, but I'll try and get them all. And like, I think they were like $3 or $4 each. It was wicked. God, I love second hand shopping. So I'm reading the first one, Cross Stitch. It's called, I think. Oh my fucking. You ever feel just like this happens to me all the time. I feel like one of my vertebrae needs kind of like clonked. You know, you ever get that feeling? It just feels like it needs like clunked into place, like it's slightly off. Oh, Nicole, that's a really nice thing to say. Nailburn Ireland is awesome. You're from there, or you're lucky, because I think so too. I think it is a wonderful place. Yes, Jennifer, if it happens, which it bloody well better, I think it should do at this stage, I will be going, absolutely. I need to see a chiropractor, yes, probably. Oh, I'm feeling really uncomfortable. But nervous about seeing a chiropractor. Hello, Barbie. Hello, how are you? Oh, stars. Yeah. What is stars again? Is some sort of like... it's something to do with Amazon Prime, isn't it? Does anyone ever get it where like their skin just feels uncomfortable? My skin feels uncomfortable. Oh, thank you, Natasha. God, you're the best. You're so nice. Happy St. Patrick's Day, love. You too. Have you got any plans or anything for the day? Specifically, anything you can do? You know, have some Irish stew or drink some whiskey or listen to some folk music, do a wee bit of dancing with your arms down by your sides. Mr. L would not give me a neck or back massage. I ask him for this nearly every day, Deborah, but he will not do it. It hurts his hands. He doesn't like doing it. His hands are a bit sore from boxing, so. But. Oh, is that right, Zeph? Cool. I bet yours probably looks a lot better than mine does. You're just wearing green eyeshadow. Good decision. You can't even see mine. I had to make the background black because, as you can see, if you look really closely, you can see that the green bit in my hair and mouth and eyes is actually see-through. So if I move, you can see that it's moving with. So I thought if I make the background green, you'll be able to tell that my makeup's green too. It's actually like bright green, like the picture that I put yesterday on Instagram. Oh well. Oh, Rob's memory lane. Oh, it's your friend's birthday. His name is Nedronomicon. Well, happy birthday, Nedronomicon. That's a cool name. Happy birthday from me and from Rob's memory lane. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much, Rob. And, well, is he on here at the moment? Is he watching? I hope he has a great day. Whatever is possible to do. And yes, Mary Potter, Mr. L is a boxer. I know it might be surprising. He's very, very passionate about boxing. He works at a boxing gym. He trains most days. He's been teaching me how to box. He watches boxing matches. Sometimes we go to the pub together to watch big matches and stuff that are on. So he's just like hardcore into it. Sporty boy. But it's kind of, it's like really the only sport he's really into. Maybe like similar kinds of things, but I think that's the only sport he's just like really into. Oh, Rob, thank you. Yes, he's watching. He got a big kick out of that. Oh, I'm so glad. Nedronomicon is an awesome name, by the way. Is it short or long for Edward? I just think Ned is usually like a nickname for Edward, right? Well, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, whatever you get up to, whatever you're able to get up to, Nedronomicon. And many blessings and much good luck from all the shamrocks behind me. Oh my god, Ethan! Oh, I'm alive and kicking, thank you, Mokada. Hopefully back to work in April. Also got new earwax, although your surgeon wasn't impressed on your last checkup. Hashtag rebel. But your surgeon wasn't impressed at the earwax. Is that all? They're just like, shouldn't be doing that to yourself. Oh, they're harmless and they look pretty cool. How are they really, really big heavy ones or whatever? But I'm very pleased to hear that you're alive. Well, you're obviously alive, but also kicking. That's great. And hopefully back to work in April. Great. Thank you so much, Ethan. You're so fucking lovely. Oh, many long distance hugs for you. Reaching. I fucking love this song. I love this song. I've been creating a Spotify playlist called Better Than the Original, and I think I like this song better than the original, which shame on me, I know, but I love this version. I actually have a record of just this song, and it's a single, right? I mean, it's obviously got a B-side, but the B-side's pretty weird, as B-sides usually are. But this is like it's like a record with one song on it. Hey Kenshin, it did scare you, but you loved it. Cool name as well. It is a cool name. It did scare you, but you loved it. Well, you were much, You as a child were clearly a lot tougher than me now as an adult. Good on you, Kenshin. Embrace the fear. Blessings to you too, Stacey. No, we don't, Eduardo. We just celebrate Halloween very pathetically. Oh, Deborah, I would absolutely love to do like my own makeup line. I would love to. I'm not sure if I have the resources or whatever to do it, but I did think it would be nice to do like a kind of find an established makeup company who I like and know it's good, and maybe do like a collaboration with them. I think maybe that would be a great thing to do. I'm a bit nervous, I'm a bit nervous to contact anybody and be like, would you like to do this with me? Just in case they say, no. And then I'll feel like I've ruined my relationship with them, which would make me sad. Yes, Zeph, this Spotify playlist is public. I have at least one other public one, I think. But I don't remember what I have and haven't made public. The song reminds you of your childhood, somewhere in the late 90s and early 2000s. Yeah. Cyberplayer, did you know that they use green makeup and black and white TV shows to keep the skin tone right? That doesn't surprise me at all. I know that they used blue on lips a lot, because it made like a very nice colour on black and white. Well, a nice shade of grey. Blue lips, I don't know about green skin. It's funny when people say like, oh, look at the Addams Family house, it's actually pink. It's not because, oh, their house is actually pink, it's because it looked better in black and white. Yes, that's right, Quentin. Happy boogie. Hello, lover is Modelo. Hello. Oh, Stacey, that's nice of you to say. I was into it. I wanted grave. You need to go back in time. Don't we all? If you could go back in time for like... Well, I guess I was about to say if you could go back in time for a week, where would you go? Or like a month, just to have the experience. But then there's also, it's a different question of if you could go back in time to live and never come back, where would you go? So, what would you do? Like, if you could go... Say as a tourist, if you could go spend a month in any time period, where would you go and what would you do? I think that's a fun question. Because I don't really know what I'd do. I'd be way too I'd have this... Oh, hang on, I've got an error here. Saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such... Oh, you might experience buffering. Okay. My stream status is poor. Is it coming through okay? Am I flickering for you or something? You go to the 70s, Jessie, eh? You go to the 70s, so hang on a second, and you go to the 1700s, Madeline, probably me too, and you'd go to the 60s, Katrina. Oh, Ethan, they're very heavy, and he believes your ears will fall off. Sorry. When at 40 millimeters, yeah, I'm yet to be proved wrong. Well, if your ears do fall off, you can say, sorry, doctor, I guess you were right, I should have listened to you. But I'd never heard of anybody's ears falling off from wearing weights. I understand, it just looks like they get, you know, longer and longer, basically. Like, the ears are extremely stretchy, although they do have a point where they will go no further. Like, it has happened to people where they have actually just split and broken, and you can't really fix them after that. I guess, you know, if you're a sensible person, you know, not to, like, go too far. But I seriously doubt your ears are actually going to fall off. Imagine that, you're like, oh, whoops, bugger. I'm following this chap on Instagram who has cut his ears off. Pretty wild. He's also cut off his nose. Whatever you want, it's your body. Okay. Thank you so much, Ethan. It's so funny. It looks smooth, fluffy marshmallow, and no butter for you, Catherine. Oh, that's good. But Lala says the stream does sometimes buffer. Okay. Yay, Julie Maldonado. Hello. Welcome. Oh, we've still got another hour to go. I was going to do this yesterday, as I usually do, but I didn't. And then I forgot to tell, as I usually... Yes, that's right, Robert. Black Alien Project. I find him so scary, and yet I can't look away. I'm just so... I think I, like a lot of people, are following just to be like, what are you going to do next? Like, I think the next thing he's doing is he's actually going to cut off all his fingers, apart from maybe, like, 3, I think. And considering how much he's done already to his body and face, and he says he's only, like, not even quarter of the way there, it's like, wow, what is the final result going to look like? I'm just so fascinated. Yeah. More info on the bugger that popped off his nose. Sew them together. Sew them together. Really? Oh, not actually, because I thought he was just going to, like, cut off his hand from, like, here down or something. I'm just like, surely you can't do that. He's going to sew them together. Yeah. Black Alien Project is this chap on Instagram. It's fascinating. I really want to do a documentary series on extreme body mods, and, you know, I would love to talk to somebody like him, other people like him. Hello, Cammy Toxic Bunny. Cooney, you have elf ears naturally, and you really hate them. You want to make circuit. Oh, really? Is that right, Cooney? What? But you mean like they're a little bit sort of pointy shaped? Because you should feel, well, you should feel very lucky. I think people go to a lot. Oh, no, obviously you don't, but people go to a lot of trouble to recreate the shape of the ears. I guess it's just like me when I was a child, and I'm just like, I hate my hair, I just want to dye it, I want to dye it. People are like, wow, people go to like, spend hundreds of dollars to try to get their hair the colour of yours. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like it. Oh, we done your book piercing today, Mary. A girl named Mary. Oh, wow. Ouch. Does it look great? To you too, Victorian Beauty, 1878. Oh yes, I was saying before, if you could go back into as a if you could spend a month like as a tourist at another time period, where would you go? There's a lot of places I would like to go, but if I could choose one, I think I would probably go to, like, yeah, probably like the early 1700s or like the late 1600s. I think that would be sick. Or I would just go straight to the 1660s and just experience the plague. 1670s, 1660s. And just be like, well, I hope I don't die while I'm here, but I just want to see it. How is New Zealand, CB? It's fine. Hey Zara, you're beautiful. Any pointers on up-and-coming YouTubers? Well, my number one tip is always be yourself, and just make the kind of videos that you would like to watch, if that helps. Victorian Europe or ancient Egypt, that would be sick, that would be amazing. I hate that I've become one of those people that says, sick, yeah, that'd be sick. I've never liked that word, and yet now I'm saying it. Back to the 1700s, Germany or England. Walk around towns and talk to people, that'd be wonderful, wouldn't it, Madeline? I'll go with you. Please do a documentary on Extreme Body Mods. You support this 100%. Yeah, I will totally do this. I mean, when COVID's over, that's like my plan, right? That's my career move next, basically, is I really want to do documentaries about people, about the kinds of people that most people wouldn't understand, right? And just be like, well, people that I don't understand, be like people who are into certain hobbies or whatever, and just be like, so explain this to me, like why do you like this? It's just so we can maybe like, I think one of the most fascinating things out there is people, right? Is that right, Jessie? People touch your hair, how annoying. I remember someone at school doing that to me once. It only ever happened once, and it was a girl who I wasn't particularly friends with. I guess because I just had this huge amount of ginger hair. Ginger hair tends to be huge for some reason. And she just said, not to be weird, but can I just touch your hair? I suppose so. Hello, Jess Fishes. Oh, can't see you live. Wait, can't see you live if you're streaming games, because... Oh, bugger. Oh no, that's a pity, Jess. Well, the thing is, I haven't actually set a time for when I'll be doing the games, so I'm going to try and do them, like, at a time where it's convenient for most people. I've been doing them at not a very good time lately. Also not a good time for me either. I've been doing them in the middle of the night. Planning to dye your hair metallic, silver blue and black undulate. That sounds super cool. And yes, Anthony Prophet, I listen to a lot of German music. And that's exactly right, Stacey. Be yourself, screw the haters, because it's all you can do really is just be yourself. Never try to be anything, don't ever try to be the kind of person that you think others are going to like. Because I don't think it ever really comes off completely right. Ein Wort fliegt wie ein Stein. Oh. Is that a song? By whom? You hate people touch your tattoos. Who would touch your tattoos, Ribbon? That's a weird thing to do. Be like, wow, can I just touch your skin? It's like, yes, it feels like skin. Oh, Vinny, you're so sweet. How's the weather in Norway, Barbie? Hello, oh, Jay, Amundsen is from Norway. How was the weather in Norway? You had such long hair as a kid, you'd sit on it. Oh, that's not very nice, Madeline. They pulled on your hair. Dickheads. People can be so rude. I'm so envious of your, like, sittable hair. I always wanted my hair to be long enough to sit on it, but it never seemed to grow further than my hips. It would get to, like, about my hips, and then it was like... it would just start, like, fraying at the bottom. And I never really wanted to get... It's not that long now, but it is getting bloody long. Like, it's getting harder and harder to style it, as it is. Wait, I've missed something. Oh, Andrew! Oh, you've just got engaged! Oh, congratulations! Oh, I'm so pleased for you. Woo-hoo. Cheers to you. Cheers to Andrew and his fiancée. Ding! That's the bad thing I think about having these over-ear headphones on, is I can hear the music so much better. Normally when I have like a single earbud in, I can hear only that there is music playing but not actually the song, and now I'm just like, I just want to sit here and listen to the music and be like, no guys, listen to the song. I don't want to talk over it. I'm just like, darn. People mess with your fro constantly as a kid, Kenshin. Did you punch them? I don't get that. That's just... Why? It's so rude to just... Did they, like, ask you first? Be like, hey man, can I just, like, touch your hair? Oh, Ben Bloody Grave, he's great. I don't get it. It's so rude. Just come up and, like, touch people and grab people. It's like, don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch... I hate it when strangers touch my hair. Oh, it's Duncan. Hello. You like the pretty lights. How are you? Well, thanks, well, it's nice of you to say. Yeah, so what did you do, Kenshin? Did you just punch them? Because I probably wouldn't, but I'd be tempted to do so. Hello, Mark. How are you? Mostly know they didn't. They wouldn't ask you. They'd just be like, come up and touch your hair. How rude. Oh, thanks, Andrea. I am actually. It is bright green, but you can't tell because I've got a green screen. So I didn't even think about that, like an absolute idiot. It's not the one colour you can't wear when you're using a green screen. For obvious reasons, is that everything goes see-through. So I started off with a kind of parchment coloured background, and it made my makeup look all parchment coloured. Have I ever considered creating a channel in alternative media platforms like BitChute or Minds? I've never heard of Minds. I don't know. I mean, I know of BitChute, but I don't know. Is that a good idea, Sebastian? Like, what, just in case YouTube shits itself or something? Is there a point to that? I don't know. LED people have told me that everyone was going to touch my stomach when you were pregnant. Fortunately, thanks to your resting bitch face, no one ever did. Good. Yeah, I don't get that. It's like, what, just because you've got a baby in your tummy, people have like this right to come up and touch it. It's like, don't fucking touch me. Crow quotes out of context. You're alright. Work is tricky today. Are you at work at the moment? Are you skiving? Yes, Danielle, I've started doing Twitch. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's good fun. It's just twitch.tv/It's Black Friday, all one word. God, Emperor of Mankind, I love your name. And thank you very much. Thank you so much. How are you doing? Oh, yeah. I'm okay. I'm just sitting here with my milk. Talking, being alive, and that's it really. Fine. I have a lot of editing to do later because I filmed a video yesterday. I don't know how good it's going to be, so my idea was I was like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to celebrate St. Patrick's Day and I'm going to go to some pubs and have a nice time and talk to strangers. But the sailing was on yesterday, which meant that the pubs were full of people just transfixed, staring at like boats on the screen, and I was just like, oh my god. I used to be really into the sailing too. You're still at waiting for a render, you've had too much coffee. Oh dear. Oh my god, I hate waiting for things to render. One of my friends was working for some huge company overseas. She was some sort of huge film production. She got a job there as like render wrangler, and I'm like, so basically you sit there and watch things render while the editors are like going off and having their tea or something. I'm like, god, that must be so tedious. Right, so you're not really skiving, you're waiting for rendering. That's okay. That's one of the reasons I've stopped using things like Final Cut or whatever. It's just because fuck it. Why milk? Sometimes I just feel like drinking milk. Yeah, but yeah, no, I'm alright, God Emperor. Fine, I guess, okay. Yeah, but like I said, I was trying to have a good day yesterday and vlogging it, so I'm gonna go edit that later, but turns out, like, everywhere I was like, oh, maybe I can go find some Irish folk music, that would be great, but because there were a lot of bars that were like, oh yeah, we got Irish bands coming to play today, blah blah blah, and I get there and they'd just be like cover bands, but like with a fiddle. Wow, boring. Oh, it's Fluffles. Should you be sleeping? We shan't keep you awake for too long. So sweet. Yes, Sebastian, they are more lenient, I know. But... oh! No, not me, a Quirrell Wind, unless you're not talking to me. Oh, Jay Amundsen. Oh, thank you. That's so cute. Hearts. Oh, thank you, that's so cute. I think those stickers are just so sweet. Yes. What's your name? Ray? HCP? Yes, still in New Zealand. Got stuck here with COVID. Hey ho. Yes, Anthony Prophet. Many paranormal experiences. Some of my older videos, I think I explained just about all of them. So, yeah. So if you want to hear my old ghost stories, you have to look at my channel, but like go back to the start. My old videos. Milk is good for bones. I feel like you should listen to your body sometimes when you are craving things. Yes and no. Oh, and yes, Isaac, I do listen to the Pokes. I love the Pokes. I love the Pokes a lot. You have a huge team of wranglers there and you try to be patient with the poor things. Do they just sit there and watch things render? Yeah, I feel like if sometimes if you're just like, I need to drink milk. No, I'm not. I just no. Well, I was just saying before. Don't get confused. I was just saying like, you know, people. Somebody said that like when we're talking about people like without asking, like touching your hair or touching your tattoos, and for some reason also like for pregnant women they find that like people want to come up and touch their belly. It's like, don't fucking touch me. I don't know. I think there's a big difference between, you know, walking through a pub or something and having someone, you know, just like tap on the back, just like, oh, excuse me, just got to get past, that kind of thing. Like, that's all right. But like, I think just in general, just going up to someone and just like grabbing their hair, it's like, fuck off. At least if you're gonna be weird, at least ask first if you can be weird. But like, excuse me, this is weird, but can I touch your hair? I really need to touch it. Anyway, like, oh, can I feel the baby? Or like, this is I don't know why you would ask to touch tattoos, but oh, your tattoo is beautiful, can I touch it? I don't know. Anyway, buy some bones and pour milk to make bone tree. That's a great idea, Haunted Grave. So if you bury some bones and then you pour milk on it, it will grow a bone tree. That's like the kind of thing I used to troll my cousins into when they were children. I expect they don't remember now. But I remember planting a piece of cake in the ground with my cousin who's now like grown up and has kids and stuff. I remember like planting a piece of cake in the ground and being like, we're going to grow a cake tree. And he kept coming back and checking on it. He's like, why isn't the cake tree grown? Like, oh, you know, it can take a very long time to grow. Years, in fact. Oh, okay. It's amazing what children will believe what you tell them. So mean. Oh, Mary, you're away, are you? I've missed something. Oh, you're going to bed. All right. Good night, Mary. Mud pies, yes. Cake trees are cool, but have you been practicing bass through that nice wee amp? Oh yes, I told you I'm making a whole video out of it. It's still there, it's sat there right beside me. It is a nice wee amp. It is a very nice wee amp. I mean, tell me if you need it back for whatever, because I'm very grateful to have it there. It's a good deal better than listening through headphones, because I had it like plugged into that big pedal thing that Mr. Owl has, and I'd have to be like playing on it with headphones on, and then because it's just like boom, 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 like super deep, and then as soon as I'd take them off I'd be like, wow, I'm deaf. Sleepless Pixie, oh thank you very, very much. Been a fan for years. Absolutely adore you. Oh my goodness. Wait, wrong way around. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for sticking around for such a long time. Oh my goodness gracious me. Years. Sleepless Pixie, which is an adorable name, by the way. Speaking of pixies, Mr. L showed me this channel the other day, which I thought was absolutely so blessed. What's the chap's name? Erwin Saunders or something like that? Was that his name? Erwin Huh? Anyway, he makes these little videos about pixies. Huh? It was Erwin Saunders. Yes. He makes these little kind of wildlife videos about pixies, like, and not just pixies, but other sort of English folklore creatures, like out looking for them as if they were real, and it's just so pure and so cute. So thank you, Sleepless Pixie. I just think that is something, I think that's something that a lot of people might appreciate and enjoy. I just thought it was adorable. I'm like, this is the kind of video I used to make on my handy cam when I was 12 years old, you know, like out looking for mysterious things in the trees or whatever. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Love the fan. Yes, everybody should have a fan. I know I stay so happy, Nick. Well, I don't, really. Cheese tree. Have you been watching Sue on my like sim stream? I'm growing cheese plants because I found a mod to make cheese plants. You can't plant money, you have to breed it. Yeah, once unfortunately you unlike actually they had that in that terrifying Pinocchio film I was talking about earlier. There was a part where he like plants his gold and was told that if he comes back it'll grow into more gold. But of course, you know, the thieves knew where had told him where to plant the gold, and of course they went there at night and they stole it, and then he was all sad. Anyway, hold on to it, it's useful. Oh, your mum gave it to you for passing school C. Oh, that's so sweet. That's really cute. Okay, well thank you for letting me hang on to it. Very, very useful. It's going to take me like a long time to make this video because it's like, here's me learning how to play bass from scratch. So we'll get there. And anyway, guys, do I order pizza? Yes, always. Mary Potter, do it. Especially Hawaiian pizza. What green makeup? Exactly, Miracle. It's a green screen, so you can't see it. I had to make the green. It's all bright green. I've got like bright green makeup on, and you can't tell. But I did post a picture yesterday on Instagram with similar makeup on. I hardly ever use Instagram, but I should really get better at it. Yeah, just looking at my phone, which is extremely social of me to do. Yes, and 100% get pizza. Hello, Brandy. Have a good, and to you too. Wait, where am I? Yes. I also put a bit of lipstick in my hair because that's a normal human thing to do. And so if you look, so the parts that it's like going see-through is where I've got green. I've actually got green all down here, bright green all around here and around my eyes, and bright green lips, and you can't tell. Because I thought for some reason that using green makeup into a green screen at the same time would have no problems at all. Pretty much, Vinny. Ooh, pizza sub with mushrooms and... It's funny you say with mushrooms and hamburger. I've told this story a million times, but it's not even that funny. But when I used to work at Pizza Hut. I worked at a couple of different pizza places. I worked at Hell Pizza for a very long time here, like 3 different ones. Anyway, I worked at Pizza Hut, and it's just called like ground beef or whatever, beef. And I remember some American. Oh, hello, Pimble Undesirables. I haven't seen you since earlier today. At least I was lurking for a while on the stream. Anyway, yeah. So I remember some American customers coming in, and they were talking to the chap at the counter, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, could we please get a whatever pizza with extra hamburger?" And he's like, "Oh, it's pizza. It's just pizza." They're like, "No. Can we get like Supreme but with extra hamburger?" And he's like, "I don't understand. What do you mean?" They're like, "With extra hamburger?" And I said, "I think they want extra beef." Oh. It's kind of funny. It was funny at the time. Oh, that's so gross, Haunted Grave. That's super gross. Hey, it's that one good song from Boy Harsha. Woeful. At most, somebody called a hamburger. It's just seasoned ground beef. Yes, it is just ground beef. Basically, I guess it's like mince, but instead of it's like as mince, it's like in little balls or something. Oh, that's cool, David Perry. Thank you. The monochrome. That's the thing. I feel like with this like blonde shit in my hair that maybe I can't have as many colours in my makeup or whatever, because or that if I do, I feel like I have to just be like more monochrome. Otherwise, it's too many colours. Well, my favourite pizza toppings, my favourite pizza of all time, taco pizza, Brandy. Really? That exists? Oh yeah, I don't see why not. When I worked at Hell Pizza, which is a very, very good pizza chain here in New Zealand, flat meatballs. Interesting. Yeah. Basically, there's one there called Mordor, and I think they've changed it now because they used to do venison sausage, which I guess they don't have now, so it's probably not the same as it used to be. But I used to get this very meaty pizza with like smoky barbecue stuff on it, and it also had mushrooms and cream cheese. Amazing. Like, I would take away the onions and capsicums off it. If anyone here in New Zealand knows what's on a Mordor, I would take off the onions and capsicums and replace it with like mushrooms and cream cheese. So like mushrooms, cream cheese, barbecue, venison, and like whatever other meat was on it. It was just a pepperoni. Fuck, it was good. When I worked at Hell Pizza, I always thought that they were a little bit stingy with the cheese. So if I was making the pizza, I'd always put on a wee bit extra cheese. And when I would make chips, I'd always put on a wee bit extra seasoning. They're like, oh no, you need a couple of shakes. I'm like, it's not enough. Here's your extremely powerful wedges, sir. Anyway, the way I see it is like when you're making food, fast food, it's not necessarily cheap, but you want, my theory was always like, because a lot of the people there would just be like super lazy with the food they produce, and I'm like, look, would you eat this? Like, would you pay for this and eat this? And if you wouldn't, then don't give it to the customer. Make it again. No tuturoo, I have never done shrooms, and I never will. I'm very boring. I don't do any sorts of drugs. I'm very boring that way, sorry. Taco pizza, yes. Refried beans instead of sauce. Taco seasoned ground beef. Add lettuce? 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 I'm assuming that's after you've cooked it, surely. I think lettuce on a pizza, that just sounds bleh. I just imagine it being like all wilted and warm. Cherry pizza? What on earth? Eleanor? Sounds disgusting, but it's great. I mean, I have had strawberry sushi, and that was pretty good. It was like teriyaki strawberries. Yes, on to grave. Traditional pepperoni pizza is pretty good. And PB, if you're still here, I know that on your stream earlier you were all talking about pizza for a bit, so I guess that's the theme of the day. Maybe I should get a pizza. Tandoori pizza. You want pizza rolls on your pizza. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, Quentin. I guess that's why Americans call it hamburger meat, because that is what makes hamburgers, is ground beef. Anyway, if I did a documentary on extreme body mods, which mods would interest you the most? Well, I think like the less common ones probably, Ethan, like eyeball tattoos, for example. Oh, and you've had chips on a pizza. Yes, Quentin, I was about to say they have a pizza just around the corner from here called Mr. Wedge, where they put like wedges on it. And PB, also like super cheesy and garlicky. It sounds amazing. Yes, I would probably hate them there. We're talking about pizzas even more. Yes, we are. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza one. You don't do drugs anymore. Shrooms were fun, not gonna lie though. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't. Wait, what was I saying that wasn't to do with tacos? Or what a full cheese pizza or nothing. I was saying something else. What was it? What was I saying? What was I saying that wasn't about pizza or tacos? God damn it. I get distracted so easily. Coralie, do you ever make a joke in your head and then laugh at yourself? I keep making jokes about avocados. Yeah, I do that all the time. I'm just like, you just start giggling about something, and it's more embarrassing if there's somebody around being like, what's so funny? It's like, oh, nothing, it's just a stupid joke I made up in my head. Peanut butter and jelly pizza, Austin. Okay, that's yuck. Oh, Lexi Bat, thank you very, very much, Lexi Bat. Hope you're doing well, Black Friday. I was wondering if you would like some fan art. Still working on the art piece right now. I was wondering where to send it once you're done. Ooh, you mean like physically send? I'm always just like really touched by, the fact that someone spent time drawing my face. and I do love seeing, because everybody's art is unique, right? So I really do love to see it. And if you have a physical thing you'd like to send, I have a PO box you can post to. Hopefully it's not too expensive. I know New Zealand is expensive and far away. Otherwise, like digital copies, like I will tend to see them if you post it on Instagram or something, or if you send it to me through Instagram. That's probably where I check things the most often. Otherwise, I have an email address, which is also written on my Instagram page. It's Grimoire Films. Because I actually have a company of that name, believe it or not, lol. No, I haven't heard of it, Vinny. Hello, El Gato. Advice on making pizza sauce, Kenshin. Well, I don't know, because our pizza sauce came ready, I'm afraid. Our pizza sauce came in big bags, so basically you just emptied the pizza sauce into the tureen and yeah. But in order to spread it on, what you do is you scoop it out with a little ladle and bloop, pour it on and roll it around with the spoon, with the back of the spoon to make it nice and even. But I think generally base sauce is just essentially like tomato puree with bit of like oregano and basil in it, really, isn't it? But most of the thing that I made the most often was dough, and I don't remember how to make it, but I made a lot of fucking dough. I would spend hours every morning, just me and this like one other girl who were just sitting there like making dough. I also did a lot of prep stuff, but a lot of fucking dough. Wait and please 666, thank you very much. It's a cute little rainbow. It's just so funny that like your name is like very, was it like Slipknot, right? And then there's a rainbow. Very fitting. Thank you so much, that's adorable. Hey Alicia, yeah, no, I'm good. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. Oh yes, no, I was talking about body mods, wasn't it? Like unusual body mods, yeah. So I'm very keen on doing this documentary series about people. I just want it to be called People Are Strange, basically. Hang on a second, Naomi, do you have any tips on the black and colour lipstick? What do you mean exactly? Like what sort of tips? And yes, Jess, I'm open to video game suggestions. I'm not super duper into video games, but I do find they are quite fun sometimes. Quentin, yes, anchovy pizza. I used to hate it, but it's actually pretty good. It's mostly just salty. Making dough, yeah, it's not that kind of dough, sadly. It was minimum wage, my friends. I would just sit there like rolling balls of dough. Like making the dough in these like giant things, and which is fine because I did actually, I mean, I worked in a bakery for some years, so I made a lot of stuff in giant mixers. I'd love to go to Six Flags. Although I'm not very good on rides these days, I do tend to get a bit vomity. Honey Bunches McClover? Such a great name. Inspiration for makeup looks? Well, honestly, I don't obviously change my makeup looks very often, but I guess I would take my inspiration from, like, 80s goths, really. I like that sort of look. And also I quite like, historical makeup looks. So, like, you know, like silent film actresses and that, and Edwardian ladies. Anywho, yeah. So I'd love to do this documentary series, and I think because, like, you know, not long ago, getting piercings and tattoos was just like, wow, you know, like, oh wow, that's so weird and freaky and blah blah blah, and you look like such a tough guy. But now they've become so normal, and so many people have them, that I think people who go ahead and just like significantly change their face and their body, you know, like just like, you know, like I suppose like extreme scarification and full body tattoos or like black work, and or really just also like, you know, people who just go ahead and like say cut off their nose or ears, or get like lots of implants or something like that. Oh my god, Coralie! Oh Jesus, girl! Get a pizza. Also love you. Oh, I love you so much back. That's so kind of you. Oh, we can get a nice pizza. I can get a hell pizza. I could probably get my favorite pizza. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you so much. That's so adorable. Oh wait, was there a tea discussion already? I think someone asked earlier, how do you make tea? Well, I literally just boil some water and put a tea bag in it until it's strong enough, and then put in some milk, and that's how it's done. Unless I'm being fancy with friends over, and then I'll crack out the teapot, the loose leaf. But I don't. Both my nice teapots are overseas with all my other stuff, so can't do that here. Boring ass tea bags for all. Oh, Coralie, I'm gonna get like one hell of a pizza, and it's gonna be amazing. Oh, David, Theta Barra's got. I'd never heard of Theta Barra until, like, honestly, I hadn't until I made some video and people were like, "Oh, Theta Barra intensifies." So I had to like look it up. Favorite kind of tea? Apart from just English breakfast, boring, plain. I do like I like Lady Grey from Twinings. It's probably my favourite because it's like a step down from Earl Grey. It's not as strong. I like Earl Grey. Lady Grey is probably my favourite. I really like vanilla chai tea with milk, of course. I always have tea with milk. I'm not hugely into herbal teas or tisanes or infusions. I'm really more of a black tea person. Yeah, I'm not really into green tea either. I like flavoured black teas. Like I actually got my own custom made teas quite a few years ago, which I have spoken about before, but I will share them with you because I'm still proud of my creations. They all tasted super duper good. One of them was black tea with plum, vanilla and lavender. It was amazing. And what's the other ones? Oh yeah, one was cherry, like black tea with cherry, rum and clove. So fucking good. So fucking good. And there was also black tea with like I think it was like Irish cream and chocolate. So proud. Oh, I don't know if that company even still exists, but it was fucking great. So proud of those. Yeah, so basically that was I just like black tea with flavours in it, really. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to my pizza. Oh, Leisha Hubbard. Oh, my daughter Betty wants to say hello to. We love you. Oh, hello. Hello, Betty. How old is she? How old's your wee daughter? And here's a black heart for you two, for both of you. They're so cute. Oh, thank you so much. And hi. Hello. Oh, really adorable. Oh, and Tendermoth. Oh, thank you very much, Tendermoth. Goodness gracious me. Woo. Hang on. Hello, goddess. Well, as a sudden question, I saw your backcombing hair tutorial. It's hard to do the same thing even if I copy you. My hair sinks when I go out. Can you tell me if you have any tips? Well, I have always tips, Tendermoth. I was thinking of making a video about like tips for big hair, because that is the case with a lot of people, is that oftentimes I think that their hair tends to be, and it's probably the case with you, your hair might be actually very silky. And I have found that when trying to, the only kind of hair I've ever had trouble teasing for somebody else is those with very silky hair, because it does tend to just go, whoop, it wants to go back down to being smooth. So what you really need to do is chuck in, make it more textured, really. I mean, crimping can help, but the best thing I can recommend, and all the boys used it over in Germany for their big mohawks and deathhawks and that, is a texture powder that you get in like a little tub, and you just, if you haven't tried that before, shake some of that on. It's the most effective thing. It's more effective than like dry shampoo, whatever. Other texturizing sprays like salt spray is pretty good, but I really think texture powder is like the number one thing. Like putting some of that in, and you have, because your hair has to be quite tacky, like it has to feel a wee bit like sticky and tacky. And obviously crimping does help because it gives it like, I think the more kind of like twisty your hair is, the more it's likely to kind of stay up. Like it just makes it a wee bit easier. Huh? Oh, you have to go to work. Okay. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah. I might be getting a wee bit late anyway, I don't know. Alright, he used to go to work, so he's just telling me, just like, yeah, I don't know, that's really the kind of only tip I've got immediately. I guess it depends what your actual problem is, but I'm just sort of assuming that that you have the too silky hair problem. But yeah, I should maybe make a video about it. I guess I'm just kind of lucky because my hair's really dry. As my mother always points out whenever I see her, she's like, oh, it's like straw! It used to be so healthy. I'm like, no, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it's always been like straw, because you've been saying my entire life, oh, it's like straw. So I feel like having kind of dry hair sort of helps. And my hair's like, as you can see, that's the kind of shape of it, right? Is like, it's like that. It's like really S-shaped. Anyway, and they were some bloody good teas, PB. Squirrel Wind. Sorry, I'm butchering your name there. Happy St. Patrick's Day. No idea how much you've helped me through my dark times. Thank you for always being amazing. Love you, Queen. Oh, here's a hug for you. Oh, I'm really pleased that I've been able to help you through dark times. I'm sorry you've had to go through dark times. But that's what I try to do, is that's what I want to do, is, because like I always say, like I've had all my life hideous problems with panic and anxiety, and I know how very soothing it can be to find something that can help with that at least, or that can cheer you up when you're feeling like crap. So I'm pleased. And happy St. Patrick's Day to you too. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, loose leaf tea is the best, but that's, I always crack it out for guests, you know. I'd be like, it's obviously like better, because it just is. Yeah, that texture powder is fucking great. Your hair is silky and confirm it's hard to get it to stand. The volumizing powder works well. Oh yeah, got to be glued. That shit is amazing and they don't fucking have it in this country. Isn't that terrible? It's like the best hairspray out there and they don't have it in New Zealand. They used to. I think they've just stopped importing it. We don't have it anymore. But I tried to with pumpkin spice around autumn. Oh, nice. Oh, you're off? Alright. Bye. Huh? Okay, don't get booped in the snoot. Love you, boy. He's off to work now. Aww, cat lady. Aw, in Virginia. I think Virginia was named after Queen Elizabeth I, because she was a virgin. They're just like, let's name this place after the Queen. Oh, we should call it Elizabeth then. How about, or Gloriana? No, let's call it Virginia. I might be wrong. Yes, Brett, do you think I should do a Patreon after this? I mean, I was absolutely intending to. I'm just wondering if it's getting a bit late for everybody. Those of you who are my like Patreon buddies on here, is it getting a bit late for you, or should we do this? Should we do our chat at a more reasonable time, like tomorrow or something? Because I'm just afraid that it's getting a wee bit late for y'all. Curling with straighteners works in volume if you have crimpers. I have been trying to find crimpers here. Do you think I can find crimpers? No. Fortunately, my mum has a pair that she doesn't use, and she's posting them to me. So Mr. Owl and I are going to have lovely crimped hair together. 12-hour stream. Oh, I would die. Can you imagine it? It's not late. It's only 2 p.m. Okay, all right. 6 a.m. All right. Well then, you go. Okay, I'll do it for you. Well, we will do it for us. Yeah. Well, no, it's really, it's like for you guys, you know, like I don't mind whatever time, it's really most of you. So. I don't even know where this mug came from. It looks like it used to be like a colourful patterned Mickey Mouse mug, but it's just... it's scraped off. Kind of ugly. Whatevs. Virginia is a nice name. What time is it here? Oh, it's only 20 past 4 in the afternoon. It's just so confusing because, like, I always try to keep up with the time zones everywhere, but obviously it keeps changing. Brandon, greetings from Mexico. G'day. Hello. I mean, hola? Fudge hairspray always works. Oh yes, that Taft, oh sorry, Schwarzkopf, whatever, got to be glued spray is just the fucking best. No, Samuel, I do not. It is very sad. Drinking anything in particular? I'm drinking milk. Because I'm an adult. Sometimes I just want to drink milk. Yeah. Sometimes I just want to drink milk. Sometimes starts being rhetorical and metaphysical. Yeah. It's really weird. Yeah, we are ahead of everybody in time zone, Sarah. We are. Here, God of the future. Good, Naomi, I'm not the only one. Oh, yeah, I don't have any Oreos. That's how I got no Bickies either. No Bickies at all. Good, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. Adults drink chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. I think we have some of the very nicest chocolate milk in the universe here in New Zealand. Oh, Banoffee milk has just come out here and it's so good. Oh, hello, Anticorps. And all milk tea, Mrs. Doyle. Oh, that's right. Somebody said earlier about London fog. I've never tried that, but I have had something, I guess, similar. I went to, like, the bubble tea place, and I got, like, an Earl Grey bubble tea. Earl Grey milk bubble tea. But that was fine. Hello, Creepy. Hi. Oh, thank you, Yari Else. Yeah. there's a company here that makes, like, it was so funny. Like, years ago, like, the world was on fire, like, you know, as usual, there was, like, drama everywhere in the world and terrible news. Sometimes I like to compare New Zealand's news with the rest of the world, because it's just everywhere else there's, like, terrible things happening, like riots and wars, and it's like, meanwhile in New Zealand, it's like this company has started producing this chocolate milk that's so possible that they've had to put security at the milk section in the supermarkets. Like, just they were like maximum 2 per customer, and because they were just selling faster than people could get them, and they'd have to have a security guard standing by the milk, and it was hilarious. It was just like big news for a while. It's just like, meanwhile in New Zealand, there's not enough chocolate milk to go around because everybody wants it. Fortunately, they were able to, like, up their production big time, and now there's like tons of it, and they've brought in all these other flavors and stuff, so it's super good. Oh, thank you, Kenshin. Just need a glass of milk. It's pronounced. Well, if you're gonna say it like a New Zealander, you have to switch the I for a U and the L for a W, so it's like milk. That's how you speak New Zealand. Milk. I'm doing alright, creepy. Oh, I love you back. You good? New Zealand seems a bit shaky of late. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, literally. Well, that's just normal, though. I mean, honestly, we have earthquakes all the time. Humble brag flex on New Zealand's calmness, I know. Yeah, our accent is fucked. It's so stupid. I hate our accent so much. I think the thing that's, determines our accent the best is basically we speak very forward in our mouth, like very far forward, and therefore it comes out through the nose, and it's quite a nasal voice that we all have. We've got a quite nasal accent. So if you are a New Zealander and you're trying to drop your larynx a wee bit, and it's a wee bit difficult to speak from, it's hard to even do that. It's hard to do that and to speak from the back of the throat instead of from the front of your mouth. Very hard to do. Requires a bit of practice. But as soon as you start doing it, you immediately sound more posh. The song does slap, Rascal. People often accuse me of sounding a bit posh, and honestly, I had elocution lessons my entire life, my entire childhood and school life. So I had the whole "how now, brown cow" thing drilled into me. So as a New Zealander, most people wouldn't say "how now, brown cow," although you ought to. They would say "how now, brown cow," which sounds a lot worse, doesn't it? So I was thinking I should make a video for New Zealanders on how to not sound so awful anymore, but I thought it might be a bit offensive. Stop speaking through your nose! Stop making A's and E's both sound like eh. Oh, Jackie, thank you very much, Jackie. Husband and I wanted to know, are you a fan of Rico's genetic opera? I couldn't send the meme. Oh. No, it won't let you send images or whatever, I guess. Honestly, I don't really know, because I've seen it once, and it was a very long time ago. I like Terence Stunek, however you say his name. I like his voice, and I think he's unbelievably good at writing songs. I just think the music he comes out with is very, very good, and he's obviously very creative. But from memory of Repo and also The Devil's Carnival is I don't think the stories were particularly good, or the characters very well developed. That was just my like I said, it's been so long since I've seen it, so I might have a different opinion now, but that's what I remember thinking at his films is like, I think also because, well, he does what they call the eye of God when it comes to filmmaking, is that he edits, directs, writes, and stars in it, so basically he does like everything, which is amazing, but tends to be, as a result, there'll be something that's kind of lacking, and when people do that, usually. So my memory was that I didn't really like the stories or the characters very much, but I think I do think the music is incredible, and it's obviously like aesthetically very, very beautiful. That's my answer. Sorry. Like I said, I should watch it again, really, so I can actually remember what it's like. And Emma Rodriguez. Well, thank you very much, Emma666. Been watching you since I was a baby bird, and I hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you very much. Thanks for, like, you know, growing with us. Yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I'm doing a good deal better than I was, I guess. I was feeling very sad for a long time. I guess I feel a little bit better. Pinball, he said, Hoot's explanation, why are your accents so different? What, mine from his? I think that's pretty much it, really. I mean, apart from the fact that I'm from a different part of the country, I don't think our accents are particularly different. I mean, I don't really notice it. But, I just... Well, I mean, it wasn't only my elocution lessons, but also my granddad, for example, my granddad, my grandfather was also just like, how now, brown cow? Repeat after me. Was trying to get me to speak. But the longer I spend here, the worse it becomes. Because you just, I guess I'm one of those people, I do tend to absorb what's around me, right? So, I know that my accent has varied over the years a wee bit, and I actually have to fight against sounding too Kiwi, because it's just awful. Oh, it's a good song, Catherine. What happened with the window situation, Aura? The window is fixed. And it's funny, actually, because the chap came the other day to fix the window, and the window was obviously in the bedroom. The bedroom was very small. The window was just a few feet away from the bed, and I was so tired. You know when you're so tired you can sleep through anything? So the chap was there, and I was talking to him and stuff, and anyway, so he was on the outside. He was outside the window. He was just chiseling away to get the old glass out, and he was, it was fucking loud. It was just like a gun going off in the room. It was like bang, bang, bang. And I fell asleep. I fell asleep lying on the bed, like with this banging going on like a few feet away from me. But yeah, so the door's not fixed. The door's still busted, but it's got a deadlock on it, so at least we are able to lock it. So it'll get fixed eventually. Yeah, I'm glad to be feeling better too. I mean, it's not a very good feeling when you're just like, well, what's the point of being alive? Really? Wedding plans in the future, Kate? Yeah, I'm thinking, well, the thing is, I want to do our wedding in Dunedin, down south, and I'm not sure if, how easy or difficult it'll be for most of my friends to get down there, especially with not much notice. Cyberplay, another news, a cow was kidnapped. The kidnapper sent a ransom for chocolate milk, and the words of the cow were moving. News at 11. Pretty much. In other news, today, some sheep were stolen. Yeah, I think a few times I've posted on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, like, meanwhile in New Zealand, like, whenever there's just some news that's just so stupid, that's like, but it's like something that's so silly that it's made the news, it's like top news item. Meanwhile there's like terrible things happening everywhere else, like one was some penguins invading a sushi shop here in Wellington, which I thought was hilarious. Some penguins coming in from the harbour and robbing a sushi shop. And probably the funniest one, and I must have watched the video like a dozen times because it was just so funny, it was like, meanwhile in New Zealand, a kayaker, was it a seal slapped a kayaker with an octopus. And it's just, the video was hilarious. It was like a seal leaps out of the water and slaps this guy over the face with an octopus. And that was the news. Well, seems to be the concern. No concern. All is well. Oh, we haven't got much longer, actually. We've got less than 10 minutes. Yes, penguins robbing a sushi shop. Yeah, that's our... You came in an interesting story. Yes, Renee. Just talking about the news in New Zealand. picturing penguins busting down the door and demanding the fish. Oh, it's nice of you to say clown cook, because I do not like my laugh at all. I think I do it too much. I don't know when our wedding is, Naomi, but some good news is the place that I wanted to have the reception had closed down forever, but it's back. They've opened up again. Yeah! You would do that given the chance. What would you do? Slap someone in the face with an octopus? Just species food fights. Oh, actually, Aura, yesterday I did my makeup pretty similar, and I did actually record doing it. I did like a get ready with me kind of thing. No, well, one cannot laugh too much. One should laugh at every possible opportunity. I just don't particularly like my laugh. Like, I hate listening to it back. Too tired. Oh, hello from San Diego. Hello. Oh, it's nice of you to say, Natasha. Oh, genuine. Woo. I suppose. Yeah. You're a squirrel running and steal candy bar at the retail store where you work. Okay, that's really funny. That's really funny. What do you even do? Just be like, hey, you come back and pay for that. I have no idea what that is, Tofu. Oh, alright. See you next time, Morgan. Sorry, this one was kind of like random time. Hey, Sophia from Texas. Hola from Mexico, Christy. Why is it every single time, without fail, when I'm a few minutes away from turning off, a few people will, there'll always be people turning up, and it's like, no, I have to go. Enough of the news in the US to be legal news, just for a month, be so peaceful. Yeah, like lately it's been all about the sailing, I guess. I guess we won the America's Cup again. Not that anyone gives a shit, I suppose. It's a big deal here. People love the sailing. People always know us for our love of rugby, which I have zero because I don't give a crap about rugby. But I did used to give a big crap about the sailing, and the sailing we're probably like a close second with how much of New Zealand's favourite sport is sailing, because we are the best sailors in the world. Oh, Lexibat. Oh, thank you very much again, Lexibat. I'll do my best to send the artwork via Instagram. Okay, I'm doing 3. Ooh, 3! Oh my goodness! One with steam trains. One will be vampire themed theatres with bones. Oh my god, you know me so well. Oh, I can't wait to see it. That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh, please just like when you yeah, if you like send it through like Instagram Messenger, I do tend to check those. I check them pretty. I mean, obviously I miss some, but I check them pretty regularly. Obviously I can't respond to all of them, but I will definitely keep my eye out for yours. Oh, that's so cool. Steam trains. Steam trains, steam trains, steam trains. Oh, thank you so much, Lexi Bear. You're so amazing. Gosh, I can't wait to see those. I really can't wait. Oh, wonderful. Jimmy Carr has the worst laugh, Finley. Worst or best? He has such a strange laugh. It's wonderful. Where did I get my fan, Naomi? Good question. I think this one might have come from well, the brand, you know, Dark in Love. They have their website is like gothlollybeauty.com, I think. Gothlollybeauty. Anyway, I think it was from there. So it's the best fan I've ever had, actually. It's pretty simple, but it's been very solid, you know. Wow, why did I just turn red? What the hell? What's going on? Why am I red? Oh, the screen's being funny. Camera's being weird. Why am I red? I probably don't look red to you, but to me, my whole face has just gone like there's a red light on it. Collection of up. Yes, you're right, Sue. Maybe, I don't know, like, I was kind of thinking maybe I could make like a gallery on my website or something, because, yeah, the white balance went off. It's kind of coming right. It's because I opened the fan, isn't it? It's because I added too much black. And it's like, how about if I come a wee bit closer if I fix it? There we go, it's fixed it, I think. Yes, I did notice. It's alright, it's alright, it's okay. I look like the living, yes, terrible. Shamrock shimmy. Okay, alright, see you, Corley. Contrast in the green. When do I like to stream normally? Well, I usually do it on my Wednesdays at about midday. I don't know what time that is for everybody else. You want to wear fake nails but you're a guy, what should I do? Well, if you want to wear them, no one cares, then you ought to. Although you should consider yourself fortunate for being a guy, because from what I understand, judging by my own guy friends' nails and how easy it is for them to grow them long and strong, just don't cut your own, just take care of your own, and you should be able to get long nails, or like make them really pretty naturally. It's just something I've noticed, is that like the people I know with the longest, loveliest nails are guys, and it's like, well, that's not fucking fair. Mine break. But if you want to go get your nails done, or just wear fake ones or whatever, then you should do it. I think it looks great. It looks great on everybody. I think like having like claw nails looks really cool, and I think it looks great on dudes as well. So fucking go for it. Oh, Trini, thank you very much. Hey, Goth Mama, I love you. I love you back. Here's some here's a big black heart for you. Again, I've gone kind of red. I think if I move too far back, it kind of, yeah, it is. It's like changed the color, compensating for color. I don't know. Bit weird. Oh, thank you so much, Trini. Love you back. Amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Again, I'm gonna say your name wrong. Aquarel Wind. How do I say it? Can you spell it out for me? Phonetically? This is for you. Thank you for being so cool. Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm very honoured that you think I'm cool. I mean, I've never thought that I was cool. I gave up trying to be cool a long time ago when I realised I was never going to be cool. So, thank you very much for thinking I'm cool. Oh, that's so kind of you. Fuck, thank you so much. Oh, you're amazing. You're so amazing. Woo. Woo. Oh yeah, Naomi, your husband has amazing nails and yours are so brittle. It's not fair. Yeah, same with eyelashes. I'll tell you what, Sarah, my first ever little boyfriend that I had, he had the most beautiful eyelashes. They were just really noticeably long. He was very blonde. He had this like lovely like thick blonde hair and these like long blonde eyelashes. It was like, you're just so pretty. How? It's not fair. What is this song on Vectig? It is Jasmine and Rose from Clan of Zymox. It's my favourite song of theirs. Makes me very happy. Oh, thank you so much. I get it. Aquarel. Oh, Aquarel wind. Is wind, right? Like, as in like a wind. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness gracious me. Vitamin D might be the key. I don't know. Calcium probably helps. Well, obviously I've been, like, wanting calcium. Oh, it broke my screen. What's going on there? There we are. There are certainly tablets and things out there that say they're for hair and nails, or whatever. So, hair, I guess, also includes eyelashes. Aww. Jenny Moon, please do sing a song for me. Cruise Shadows is where it's... I love Cruise Shadows, fuck Jess. I do. A lot of people make fun of me for liking them, but I don't care. It's like, it's not goth, it's like... Yes, but goths like it. And, it's... I guess I asked Rogue during that interview I did with him. And I'm very miffed, because that was a very good video, I thought, and not many people watched it. I was very, very proud. Oh, it's Elvish. Oh, okay. Aquarel Wind. Oh... Okay. Oh, that's really sweet. That's really adorable. I'll continue to say it wrong, I'm sure, but I'm doing my best. Aquarel Wind. Right. Oh, lovely. Oh, alright. Bye-bye, Incandescent Breeze. Thank you for being here. I'm glad to have lifted your spirits a wee bit. Collagen supplements are good. Yes. I was taking collagens. I've only stopped taking them because I ran out and I haven't bought more. What I found was quite weird, and I didn't actually consider that it was the collagen supplements, but my mother said the same thing, and also my cousin. We were all taking collagen supplements, and we all experienced the same thing, which was like baby hair growing around. I was like, why do all this short hair growing around my face? And I guess it was that. Yes, it is Jenny Moon, it's red. I'm a ginger. I'm like a hardcore orange ginger. Anyway, time is up, methinks. It's been over 2 hours. I need to go to the bathroom. And those of you who are on my who are my little Patreon family, I will be with you in a few minutes. We will do a little private. It's hot, is it? Yeah, Dust. I will eventually get over there. Once COVID's over and we're allowed to travel and stuff again, I will love to do a big tour of the USA. I would really, really like to. Oh, thank you, Abby B. Oh, ich liebe dich auch. Oh, thank you. Danke. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. It's adorable. Thank you so much. It's adorable. You too, PB. Bye-bye, Daenerys. Bye-bye, Catherine. Bye, Lindsay. See you later, Natasha. You too. Have a good day, Sophia. Bye, everybody. This is another good Clan as Imox song. I just realised that this wasn't on shuffle, so it's just playing like the same band after this entire time. Well, oh well, I didn't even notice. But goodness gracious me, thank you again so much, everybody. Thank you, Abby, you're so cute. And and thank you again so much, Aquarelwind? I hate getting usernames wrong, and I've never heard that one before, but it looks very pretty, and I'm sure it sounds nice when pronounced correctly. Oh, Kenshin, thank you very much. Thanks for the stream. Have a great day, Celeste Pizza. I shall have the most excellent pizza. I look forward to it very, very much. Bye from Tasmania. Have a great day. You too, Johnny Blaze. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for being so kind. And you've lifted my spirits as well, so that's been wonderful. Bye, Jenny. And yes, it says Luna Rainbow says Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. For those of you for whom it is still St. Patrick's Day, please enjoy it and do something Irish. I've also got some Irish stew in the cupboard there. I usually have it because I love it very much. Looks like catsup in the can, tastes great. Alright, take care, everybody, and see you next time. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Take care. Oh, it was nice to see you briefly, Luna Rainbow. We'll see you again soon, I hope. Take care of yourself. Oh, corned beef. I love corned beef. Anyway, enough of the talk of food. I need to go. I need to do stuff. I need to go do our Patreon chat. Alright, goodbye, everybody. See you, and I'll have my next video up in a day or so whenever I'm done editing it, I suppose.